Hello everyone, my name is Apoorv Yadav from batch number 7, serial number 1360. This is a video presentation on insertion sort. So without any further ado, let's begin with our session. So insertion sort is a sorting mechanism where the sorted array is built having one item at a time. The array elements are compared with each other sequentially and then arranged simultaneously in some particular order. The analogy can be understood from the style we arrange a deck of cards. This sort works on the principle of inserting an element at a particular position. Hence, the name given was insertion sort. Moving on to the algorithm, we can achieve insertion sort using the following steps. Step 1. If the element is in the first element, assume that it is already sorted and return 1. Step 2. Pick the next element and store it separately in a key. Step 3. Now compare the key with all elements in sorted array. Step 4. If the elements in the sorted array is smaller than the current element, then move the next element, else shift the greater element in array towards the right. Step 5. Insert the value. Step 6. Repeat until the array is sorted. Now let's see the working of insertion sort algorithm. To understand the working of insertion sort algorithm, let's take an unsorted array. It will help us understand the insertion sort easily. We have taken this unsorted array. Next, we will check first two elements. If the two elements are in ascending order, we'll keep the first element at the same position. Next, we'll check the other two next two elements. If the two elements are not in sorted manner, we will swap the two elements. Next, we'll check the next two elements and swap them. We'll check the previous two elements too. They are also in descending order, so we will swap the two elements. We'll check the another two elements and swap them. We'll check the second last two elements. If they are in sorted array, we will keep them in the same way. Next, we'll check the last two elements. If they are in the same way, we will keep them in the same order. Now this is the pseudocode of insertion sort. First, we will make a for loop between 1 to n. We'll keep the a of I value into key and we will iterate j from I minus 1. We'll make a while loop from j greater than equal to 0 and a of j greater than equal to key. We'll keep a of j plus 1 into a of j and we will decrement j. We'll keep this while loop until the condition and at the end we will keep the key value in a of j plus 1 and this will end the for loop. So this is the C++ implementation of insertion sort. We have taken the array which we took in the example so as to get the output in sorted array. This is the insertion sort function which we have used to get the sorted array. Now if we run this code we get this is the initial array which we took in the input and this is the sorted array which we got in the output. As you can see, it is in ascending order and this is the sorted array. Now let's see the time complexity of insertion sort in best case, average case and worst case. We'll also see the space complexity of insertion sort. Best case complexity. It occurs when no sorting is required, that is, the array is already sorted. The best case time complexity of insertion sort is big O of n. Average case complexity. It occurs when the array elements are in jumbled order and that is not properly ascending. The average case time complexity of insertion sort is big O of n square. The worst case complexity, it occurs when the array elements are required to be sorted in reverse order. That means suppose that you have the sorted array elements in ascending order but its elements are in descending order. The worst case time complexity of insertion sort is bigger of n square. Now for the space complexity of insertion sort is bigger of 1. It is because insertion sort an extra variable is required for swapping. With this, I would like to end this session and I hope that you got some useful insight on insertion sort.